auctioned off. And by law, ladies and gentlemen, only I, as the auctioneer, can and will make that vendor bid. I'd also like to point out, before we get going with the auction proper, it's my job as the auctioneer, ladies and gentlemen, to get the highest and the best price for our vendor here today. That means that I may drag out proceedings, the auction sequence. I would ask, please, for your patience, safe in the knowledge that if I was to auction your property as well, I'd do the very same thing for you. It's very important that our buyers who are here today have ample time to consider their options as they enter into this very significant purchase. Well, let's talk about the opportunity. Let's talk about what's on offer here. A magnificent opportunity that it is to potentially develop the site down the track into a 3-unit or 3-townhouse site, all of course subject to that all-important council approval. As you can see, in largely original condition. That's totally fine, of course. It could easily be updated, but it does sit on 1,022 square metres approximately. And that's what really should excite you if you're a developer, because there's lots and lots of options for you to consider. While you're doing that though, it's easy to know that you could just update it and perhaps rent it out. You could extend and accommodate to larger family requirements, as the case may be. Polished hardwood boards throughout, a generous lounge and dining room. There's that adjoining room that could serve as a living area as well. Additional bedroom, modern kitchen with the stainless oven, the stove, a dishwasher, 3 bedrooms including 2 with built-in wardrobes, as well as that family bathroom, separate toilet, a full laundry, and the added comfort of ducted heating. I know today you won't need it, but it is Melbourne. You'll probably need it tomorrow, certainly in the next couple of weeks if you're a successful buyer here today when you settle, absolutely. This is a solid opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, in Bayswater with a whole lot of options for you to consider. Speaking of Bayswater, let's just for a moment consider where we are. According to CoreLogic, very respected research house CoreLogic, the very latest research suggests that Bayswater over the past 12 months has recorded an annual capital growth rate of 15.92%, which is very, very strong, and that houses don't sit on the market very long at all. In fact, Bayswater sits in the top 10% of Australian suburbs with the shortest amount of time on market. So that should give you some great confidence entering into a purchase here today. And there's no surprises as to why that is the fact. We're close to the Bayswater South Primary School and buses, within minutes of Knox City, Central Boronia, Bayswater with their shops, cafes of course, and the Boronia train station just a couple of kilometres down the road. Nice walk on a sunny day, or a couple of minutes in the car if you can't be bothered. Well, the Melbourne market more broadly, we know Melbourne is going absolutely crazy. We've got 150,000 people coming to live in Melbourne each and every year. They have to live somewhere. Melbourne's house price is just going up and up. You have to look just across the border to our northern neighbours up there to see what the Sydney house prices are doing. The median house price in Sydney is currently sitting around 1.2 million, or 1.2 million I should say. Here in Melbourne, we've just knocked over the $902,000 mark. There's daylight between the two cities. I've just spent the week in Sydney. There's a whole lot of people in Sydney who said to me this week, I'm going to live in Melbourne. That's where I want to be, and that's why Melbourne's house prices, we think, are going to continue for the foreseeable future. Melbourne's on track to be the biggest city by population by 2030. That's about a decade away. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in your hands. Terms of the contract today are a 10% deposit if you happen to be the successful buyer. I certainly wish you all the very best. And a settlement of 30 or 60 days, unless we've made some prior arrangements with you. If that's you, you'll know who you are. We are prepared to honour those prior arrangements. Ladies and gentlemen, who'd like to start me off, who'd like to go first, on behalf of Ray White in Bayswater. Beautiful day to go and buy a house. As I said, perhaps the last one, last sunny day over 30 before winter. Who'd like to start me off? Anywhere at all. Don't care how you get my attention either. Got a spare muffin, maybe throw it my way. I don't want to miss your bids. Anywhere at all. Don't mind where we start. I can start with a vendor bid, but always much more fun, ladies and gentlemen, if you do. Who'd like to start me off? Think about where you are. Think about Bayswater, as I said, those facts and figures I was talking about, in the top 10% of suburbs in the country with shortest time on market, according to CoreLogic, and 15.92% annual growth over the past 12 months. Close to the train station, walking distance if you like. Who'd like to start me off? I know we have some buyers here. Put yourself in the best position to buy, ladies and gentlemen. Drive the auction. Who'd like to go first? Who'd like to start me off? Money's cheap, remember that. We're speaking to our mortgage advisors during the week. Around 3.5% you can get. Anywhere at all, Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll start off with a vendor bid, $600,000, and we'll go on a rise of 10. At $600,000 bids with me, I should see hands in the air everywhere at this level at $600,000. At $600,000, looking for a rise of 10 anywhere at all. Can I see 10,000? At $600,000 bids with me. At $600,000, surely you haven't come out to see me yell and scream. I'm sure you've got better things to do on a Saturday afternoon than that. $600,000 looking for a rise of 10. At $600,000 bids with me. Looking for 10, anywhere at all. At $600,000 now. At 610, we've got it. Thank you, sir, and welcome to the bidding at 610. Looking for 620. At 610, bids there under the tree in a nice shady spot. The best place to be, I reckon, at 610. Gentleman's in the box seat right now. He's obviously been to auctions before. $610,000 looking for a rise of 20. At $610,000 bids there. At $610,000. At $610,000, we're looking for 620 anywhere at all. Money's cheap. Bayswater, great part of Melbourne, eastern suburb of Melbourne, close to public transport. 610 at 650. 650? 615. Just working in tens at the moment, sir. 610. At 610, can I say 10? Can I say 10? 620. First call at $610,000. Second call at $610,000. 620, can I say? I'm sorry? 700 at $700,000. Thank you very much. Confident bidding, I like. At $700,000 at 710, I'll take you 710. At 710,000 just behind it. At 710, can I say 720 now? At 710,000, we've got it at the back. At 710,000, sir, can I touch it back in? $700,000. At 710. At 720. At 720. 30. Got it now. 730. Can I say 40? Round me up if you like. 730 is where we're at. At 730 for the first call. At $730,000. 750. I'll take your bid first. Sorry. 750. At 750. Can I say 760 to my left? At 750 bids under the tree next to the Honda. At $750,000. At 750. At 750, looking for a rise of 10. At $750,000 now. First call at 750. 780, we've got it at the right. New breeding, fresh breeding to my right. Thank you, sir, and welcome to it. At $780,000. At $780,000. 790. At 790, back there where we started. At 790, looking for 800. Who's going to round me up to 800? Or anything else if you like. $790,000 at the back. At $790,000. 800. Thank you, sir. We've got it to my right. At $800,000 now. $800,000, you can end your search if you've been looking for a while. Chance to end your search today, ladies and gentlemen. $800,000 bids to my right. Can I tempt you back into my left here? 810. At 810, can I say 820, sir? 820, thank you for that. 820. Back to you guys. 820 to my right. At 820 to my right now. At $820,000, still working in tens. At $820,000. First call. 30 now. 830. 830. Jump back in, sir. Can I say 840? 830 I have. At $830,000. At $830,000 back where we started. At $830,000, looking for a rise of 10 anywhere at all. Can I see 840 now? At $830,000. First call at $830,000. Second call at $830,000. Third and final call at $830,000. Are you done, silent, and finished at $830,000? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you bear with us just for a moment, we'll seek some instructions. We'll be back with you in just a second. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Appreciate that. I know that you want to get on with your Saturday. I'm just going to explain what happens from here. We had a quick chat to our vendors. The great news is that they want to sell. They haven't gone through the process just for the fun of it. They are here to sell today. At the back there, just like to confirm your bid, sir, $830,000. That's where we're at so far. Ladies and gentlemen, at $830,000, we're not in a position to sell. We haven't met our reserve. However, sir, you're at the back there at $830,000 right now, are in the box seat. Right now, we pass the property into you. If we get no further bidding, we'll deal exclusively with you. Conclusion of today's auction for around 10 or 15 minutes. And we find in most cases, the person who we pass the property into ends up being the new buyer. Right now, sir, you're in the very best position for that. If you would like to steal that opportunity from our bidder who started us off, all you need to do is participate and bid. So I'm going to put it back to you. $830,000 is where we are. I'm calling for a rise of $10,000 now. And don't think about it too long because we're not here all day. $830,000, I'm seeking a rise of $10,000 now. At $830,000, think about where we are. Think about the capital growth over the last 12 months here in Bayswater. Think about those numbers that I gave you about Melbourne's growth. All you have to do is see the $50-odd billion worth of infrastructure spending that's happening all around the city at the moment. About an hour and a half to get from the airport to the city last night. It's going everywhere. It's short-term pain for long-term gain. Melbourne is going to be the biggest and most populous city in the country by 2030. We're just going to have to settle our way through the next few years until we get there. $830,000, bids at the back. I'll call it 3 times. If you'd like to be a part of it, I need your participation now. First call at $830,000, seeking $840,000. Second call at $830,000, looking for $840,000 anywhere at all. Third and final call at $830,000. Are you done, silent, and finished at $830,000? You out, sir, at $830,000? I'm going to pass the property in if I get no further bidding. First, second, third and final call. Done, silent, and finished. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will officially pass the property in. Good luck to you, sir, and good luck to all of you. Have a wonderful weekend on behalf of Railway Bayswater. We look forward to seeing you again at our next auction. Have a great weekend.